All right, guys, so let's talk about kind of the elephant in the room. How much is it going to cost, right? Everybody's concerned about price. You'd be a fool to not worry about price. I worry about price every single day. I wanted to build this great fitness business with martial arts as the focus, and we're a self-defense company, but it costs me money, and I was scratching my head every day. How am I going to afford it? How can I do it? Guys, it's normal to have those thoughts. Let's be open and honest about whatever those things are. My one-on-one rate is $50 an hour, and it's one of the lowest rates in town. You could pay $100 per hour for personal training one-on-one. The best option when it comes to money really is group fitness. It's just better. I can help more people during 1 hour, and also keep the lights on, pay the rent that I need to do, pay my instructors and so forth, when I have multiple people that are involved in that program. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. If you want to work with me one-on-one at $50 an hour, and I don't change my rate, and really it can be expensive. You got to work a minimum of 3 times a week, right? If you're not doing 3 times a week plus work on your own, you're probably not going to make significant change. So let's think about that. If you did one-on-one with me, $50 a week, that's $150 a week. That's like $600 a month. It can be expensive. If you wanted to do that, I do that. I do that with other people. We have personal training, private lessons. We do that. But think about, instead of $50 per hour or per session, depending on how long we decide to train, what if we did $8? So $50 an hour is pretty steep, but $8 is affordable. If I went to McDonald's for lunch, which, by the way, yes, I eat at McDonald's from time to time, just like everybody else, I'm going to spend $8 to $10 feeding myself. It's affordable. That's what I'm saying. If I went to Walmart and I bought a rotisserie chicken for my family and I bought some side items, I'm going to probably spend about $5 a person on whatever I'm making at home. I might be able to get it for $4. But anyways, $8 I think is pretty reasonable. So here's the thing. If you can't afford $8 per session 3 times a week, that's $24 a week. Roughly, it's just under $100 per month. You got to be able to do this on your own. Now, I'm willing to set up some sort of Facebook Live to kind of get you started, and you can try it on your own. But here's the main problem. Most people run out of steam. We need accountability and we need motivation. That's what I do. That's what coaches do. A good instructor is able to motivate and is able to inspire people to do more than they would do on their own. Here's the bottom line. I'm no different than you guys. If I'm by myself and I'm just trying to do my own personal training, by myself, I just want to go lift some weights, I tend to get bored. I get lonely. I want to do it with friends. I love group fitness for that reason, because I can get my training in also while I'm training other people. I love that. So again, I could sit there and hit the heavy bag on my own. I could get some grappling dummies. I could grapple on my own, and then ultimately I could just go out and compete or something of that nature. But it's just not fun. I run out of steam. I got to be honest with you. Even kettlebell, which I teach several times per week, if I have nobody show up, I don't usually do it on my own. I do it with the group. And I'm the instructor. But I know that about myself. And if you know that about yourself, if you know that you're good for 1 or 2 sessions on your own, you've tried Zumba, you've tried Pilates, or maybe you've tried cardio kickboxing, or maybe you've tried Zumba or something else, step aerobics, for example, and you were doing it to a video. And my wife did this, by the way. She tried Zumba and she tried kettlebell by video. She loved it. It's because of her that I now do kettlebell. But the bottom line is that she ran out of steam because she wasn't doing it with anybody. I couldn't always be there to do it with her. So doing it with the group is really, in many ways, better than doing it individually. Okay. So why do you need a coach at all? Form is important. You can really hurt yourself if you're not doing techniques properly. Some of us just don't have the know-how. Sure, we can do a sit-up and a push-up, but overall we feel like we're not doing enough or we're not doing it properly. We just don't know. The professional expertise that I bring and my team bring to this group would enable you to progress faster and safer than you doing it on your own. Lots of people do it on their own. I don't do it on my own. I like the group fitness model. I hope this has been helpful. I want you to talk about that. Is it better to try to do it on your own, Are you self-motivated? Can you do this on your own? And if you can, why haven't you? If you want to try it with us, I want you guys to commit that you're going to try a month at $24 a week, 1 month, 3 times. I want you to go 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I want you to commit to that for a month and see how it goes. Now, if you decide it hurts too much, we can do something to make some adjustments. The body's got to adapt. It takes us roughly a month. We're going to be a little achy the first month. But the bottom line is, if you want to do a group event and you're willing to commit, I want you to commit for at least a month. Now, are you going to see progress in a month? Not the way that you're thinking. You're going to see progress over a couple of months. You're going to start seeing performance increases. You'll do more repetitions. You'll be able to lift heavier weights, for example. You'll be able to have better endurance. You can go longer with whatever drill that we're doing. Those things are important. Some of you guys are going to look at the scale, aren't you? You're going to look at the scale and you're going to say, it's not working. Guys, you have to understand that in order for the body to adapt, we have to understand your metabolism, and we have to get you where you need to be in a program. Once we've established a program that you like, that you're willing to stick with, that's making some performance gains, some increases in performance, then you're going to see roughly 1 to 2 pounds every single week. But you can't do it just with exercise. We're going to talk about nutrition next. Think about that for a second. Talk with Jennifer and Emily about do you want to do group fitness or do you want to do individual? By the way, still able to do individual. We can sign you up $50 an hour. I still think you got to do it 3 times a week in order to make any progress. You need to do things on your own. But if you want to do this group fitness program, man, $8 is not bad for a session. We'll probably start off with 30-minute sessions just so that we don't get too tired in the beginning. We got to increase performance, and that includes your endurance, and 30 minutes is a good place to start. We will move up to an hour, and the price won't change. Once we get to an hour as a group, it'll still be $8 per hour. So I think that's pretty fair. All right, y'all talk about it.